All right, so the next one here, getting into the Gaza stuff, which is going to be more depressing. The first one here, Congress sees plan to cleanse Gaza of Palestinians. So Israel Hayom, an Israeli media outlet, reported last week that some members of Congress have reviewed a plan to condition U.S. aid to Arab countries on their willingness to accept refugees from Gaza, which would facilitate the Israeli goal of cleansing the territory of Palestinians. The proposal was shown to key figures in the House and Senate. The report did not say who exactly viewed it, and it also did not say who submitted the proposal, so it's not clear exactly where it came from. I would guess some sort of Israeli. It was the Israelis in some way that probably submitted this idea. So this proposal calls for conditioning aid to Egypt, Turkey, Yemen, and Iraq, and even details how many Palestinians each country should take. The plan proposes that 1 million Palestinians go to Egypt, 500,000 to Turkey, 250,000 to Iraq, and another 250,000 to Yemen. In total, the plan outlines the expulsion of 2 million Palestinians from Gaza, nearly all of the 2.3 million Palestinians that live there. And I'm sure these details, they were just using nice even numbers that they ultimately want all of them to be kicked out. So in October, a document drafted by Israel's intelligence ministry was leaked to the media, and it outlined several proposals for a post-war Gaza. The document said that the best option for Israel would be to expel all the Palestinians in Gaza to Egypt's Sinai Peninsula and create a sterile buffer zone in Egyptian territory. And the biggest problem for the Israelis when it comes to this plan is that Egypt is very against the idea. They're refusing to take Palestinian refugees. They're saying they're refusing to allow, a second Nakba. And that, so that is a big problem with these plans, even this plan that was reviewed by Congress, because they want 1 million to go to Egypt. But the argument of this plan is basically, Egypt receives a lot of military aid from the U.S. They're saying condition this stuff, use it as leverage, basically bribe them, maybe I bet they would want Israel would like the U.S. to offer them more money so they take in these Palestinians. And there was also a recent op-ed in the Wall Street Journal from 2 members of the Israeli Knesset calling for Western countries to accept Palestinians. And Israel's intelligence minister, she also penned a similar op-ed for the Jerusalem Post that proposed the voluntary resettlement of Palestinians in Gaza to other countries around the world. So this is a popular idea, and I think it goes to show that it's clear that the Israeli government wants these Palestinians out of there. But the Arab countries, I can't see them getting on board with this. The other big name there is Turkey. They want Turkey to take 500,000. I haven't really covered what Erdogan's been saying, but he has been very, very critical, calling Netanyahu, the butcher of Gaza. So he's not going to want to facilitate the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from Gaza. And then when it comes to Iraq, there's all these Shia factions that are, of course, very staunchly against what's happening. And then Yemen, the so-called internationally recognized government of Yemen is not based in Yemen. The Houthis have controlled the capital since 2014, and they control where most Yemenis live. So, who knows what would happen with that. But this is going to be a hard sell for all of these Arab countries. And Turkey is not an Arab country, I know that. But they are part of this plan.